What's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be trying to fix my parents' AC in their 2003 Tahoe. Currently the situation is it's got dual climate control, but the driver's side is constantly on hot. Passenger side and then the back, they work normal, but just the driver's side is constantly hot. So what I came to find out is a passenger side actuator, which is this little part that basically what it does, it turns the door where the AC comes out from. It turns whenever you turn the knob, either to the colder side or to the hotter side. And I believe the part's busted. And it's fairly common for this type of vehicles. So I got the new part here. I ordered off Amazon. This particular part is the most expensive one, the one for the driver's side, which is on the passenger side, right here on the bottom. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute, but this is the actual part. So whenever you switch the knob, this thing is attached to the door. This thing turns to the left or right, making the door open either colder or hotter. And it's only held by 2 screws, which are 732s, and then this is just like a nipple that guides it in place. But to access this, if you have a center console, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, because part of it goes to the bottom of the center console, and you have a 7mm. You have 3 7mm screws there. I'm going to show you this on the piece. This piece goes in there, and then it has 3 screws. You guys can see where they go. These are very easy to access right here under the footwell. That one on the end is a pain in the ass, but it's doable. So it's 3 screws holding it in place. After you do that, this is the piece we're going to be accessing. So we got to remove the harness, which you pull I believe you pull the red part, and then it should come off. Yep. And then you have 2 screws. So you see one, you see it right there. The other one's a little more hidden. I'm not sure if the phone can see it, but it's in there. So we're gonna remove those 2 screws, and then remove the piece, install the new one, and hopefully it fixes the issue. Sometimes you have to recalibrate the AC unit. I'm going to post a link in the description so you guys can see how to do that. But yeah, let's go ahead and remove this too. Like I said, 732s, and then the other ones are 7mm. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, so I got the first screw out. The second one, you're gonna need a short 732s. For the first one, you can use a long one, but for the one further inside towards the center console or towards the middle, you're gonna need a short one because the ratchet does not fit in there. Alright guys, got both screws out. Like I said, the other one further in is a pain in the ass. Just try to get in there. So it should technically now come completely just down. It's coming. It's just tough trying to get in there. So here it is. Keep in mind the orientation because it needs to go back the same way it came out, because it needs to fit in there exactly the same way. This is the part that you're going to be replacing. Sticker's kind of a little faded down. Oh, that's another part right here. So you guys can see this. I believe this one's called driver or passenger side, no, driver actuator. Can't recall. I'll post a link in the description for this one, from the one I purchased. It's off Amazon, and it was 30 bucks. If you can go with OEM, that might be the way to go. It's slightly more expensive, but you guys can compare both. OEM has a metal, that metal part The other one's plastic. OEM feels a lot heavier than the aftermarket one, but we're gonna see how it works. Hopefully it fixes the AC issue. So I'm gonna go back and install it, put it back together, and we're gonna try the AC. Alright, so this thing does not turn on its own. What you can do is stick your hand in there and turn the little knob so it so you feel it that it's aligned with those same flat edges on flat edges, which I think I already did. So we're gonna put it back in place. Alright guys, so I got it back in place. Now we're gonna plug it in again. Should just go in there. You hear the click. Now push the red pin in. I believe it should go in. It doesn't want to go in, but it's in there. I guess we're gonna try the AC now. Alright guys, so I got it to, I turned on the truck and I put it at the highest. I turned it to the front and I put it at low on both sides, and now it's blowing cold finally again. So for this Texas summer that's going to be coming up, it's going to be good again. That's nice. So let's turn it up to hot. Alright guys, so I put it to the highest, which is 90. I don't think we're ever going to run it at 90. It's fairly warm. It's getting hotter. And then if we go back to the coldest, 60. Still warm. Well, now it's a little less warm. Now it's coming out cooler. And it's back to being cold. So I guess I did fix it. We didn't have to reprogram the system, but if you do, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can learn how to reprogram the system in case your truck doesn't want to function. But that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to put the cover back in place. Like I said, it's 3 screws. I don't think I'm going to put the screw that's further down there. It's a pain in the ass. Later in the future, if I have to replace this again, because third-party seller, not OEM parts, might go out quicker than OEM, which some of the reviews does say that it only lasted a month or so. So I'm not going to put the last screw, just sort of make it easier on myself to replace it again next time. So there you guys go. We'll see you guys on the next one.